wait out on me. When all else fails in your life and you have no one to turn to, because I've been pulling people about your life that's been leeching off of you, taking off of you, hurting you, breaking you, betraying you, stabbing you in the back, talking about you like you ain't nothing. You know why you're being rewarded and blessed the way that you are, that you're being today? Do you know why? Because of that mustard seed of faith that you had to believe that God was going to keep his promises to you, to believe that he is a faithful God, that he is a merciful God, that he don't make promises. These people trying to figure out how it is that you're still alive in your right mind with all that negative energy and all that talking, all that bickering and all that betraying and all that deceit, all of the trickery that was going on behind your back that God saw. These people watch you still yet to this day. Do you know why these people went so hard up against you? For those of you who asked the question of, well, why me? They talked about you so bad because of your light irritated their demons. To you. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you're here by the grace of God. You're here because you had that mustard seed of faith to know that God was going to come through for you. Phases. You went through your period. Feeling like for a lot of you, you went through your period of loss, right? And in that time frame that you was going through this loss, you went through and had a spiritual awakening. And now, in everything that you learned in that season was applied to the following season. So the following season was a season of implementation. So you, like I said, that was that season that it was you stepping into applying the knowledge, applying all the lessons, the wisdom, everything that it is that you had learned in the previous season, right? That you had the spiritual awakening. You were stepping into a season of implementation. And now God said you're stepping into a season of sitting back and enjoying the fruits of your labor and your hard work, because you put in work. You did the work. You took the time to shed these old beliefs, old layers about yourself. And no matter how many people went up against you, no matter what people were saying about you, you didn't let it stop you. You kept that mustard seed of faith and knowing and believing and hoping that God had better for you, baby, that he wasn't going to pass you by. He wasn't going to bring you this far just to leave you. And when the time permitted itself and you did what it is that he called you to do and you learned the lessons, look at everything that happened into your life. Go check your bank account today. I ain't telling you to be, so this and that, but just look at your bank account and where it is today and think back on where it was a couple years ago. We experienced increase. For them periods of decrease, we had great increase in our lives. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was a setback for a major comeback. And God said it's your come up season because you thought outside the box and because you kept the faith in me. Pass me not, O gentle Savior. Hear my humble cry, while others thou art calling. This is what you did. Please, Father, please don't pass me by. You called out to him. That's what you did. You said, pass me not, Father. Pass me not. Because I want to surrender to change. I want what it is that you have for me. Pass me not, Father. I'm going to keep that mustard seed of faith and believe that you're going to come through for me and do what it is that you said that you're going to do. Pass me not, Father. I'm ready to change my ways. I'm ready to be different. I'm ready to be a better me for my new season, for my come up. Pass me not, Father, because I'm a different person. I'm a different individual. I'm ready to step different. I'm ready to move different. I'm ready to talk different. I'm ready to live different. Pass me not, Father. I say your enemies wanted you to die, but he said the devil is a lie. They wanted you to be broke, but they the ones out here looking like a joke. They didn't think you was going to turn your life around and make it right. But you out here living your best life. Stop playing with me, man. Hashtag nobody but God. Hashtag I'm my own best friend. Hashtag outside the box. Hashtag Jesus is the bestie. This how we moving in this new season. This how we coming. Stop playing with me. You here because you kept your faith, because you thought outside the box, because you moved with God. You allowed him to order your steps. You stayed course. You persevered. And now it's time for you to live your best life, baby. I'm happy for you. Everything that you have in your life, you have because you thought outside the box and you kept your faith in me. I'm God's child and you are too. We got that sauce like it's dripping ragu. And that's another thing what I'm about to tell you, baby. They want your sauce. They want your swag. They trying to figure out how you moving the way that you moving, how you talking the way that you talking, baby. You make it look effortless. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's almost as if it's like, this really how it's going down. They looking at you. They like, dang, I want that sauce. Dang, what's up in their sauce? How they moving like that? How everything that they touch being blessed? Ooh, I want that sauce. I want that sauce. I want that ragu. They trying to go ahead and go to the grocery store and get the ingredients so they can go ahead and try to make their own little sauce and try to recreate what it is that you've done, right? You the original, though. They trying to go out and recreate what it is that you've done. They trying to go and get the ingredients. Well, okay, it say that we need tomatoes, garlic, a little salt, pepper, a little this, a little bit of this, a little onion powder, a little tomato paste. I'm going to make y'all laugh today. Listen, you got to laugh through everything that you've gone through and been able to overcome, baby. Listen, these people want that sauce. And when they tried to recreate it, they failed every time. Just like God was sinking them ships, he didn't allow these people to try to go and get up in your lane and do what it is that you were called to do. You were called to do this. This is why it was blessed. You moved with God. This is why it was blessed. You allowed him to order your steps. This is why it was blessed. There was no shortcuts up in this. Your hard work, your perseverance, your strength, your blood, sweat, and tears went up in this. This is why it was blessed. It took time. This developed over time. These people like, okay, well, they done went through all this. We got the ingredients now, so we know what to put up in it. So it ain't nothing for us to just go ahead and do it and just recreate it, right? It ain't nothing for us to just go ahead and do it. Blowing up kitchens, microwaves popping out, all kind of stuff happening while these people trying to go ahead and do what it is that you was called to do, because they wasn't called to do that. And do you know why they're doing it? Because they see how successful you are at it. Do you know why they're trying to do it? And ain't because, listen, they still hate you. They still hate you. They just want your life. They want your success. But it ain't gonna happen. They need to heal. God saying ain't no shortcuts to this. Because eventually, no matter what it is or how far they go in life, they're going to be met with some resistance, and they're going to be met with, like I say, with some blockages because of what it is that they've done to you and how they try to take shortcuts in life. They don't even like you, yet they trying to do what it is that you've been doing. You know why? Because they ain't got nothing bad to say no more. And these people who they done ran your mouth to is now watching your life. So your life is your life is all the proof that people need to know that these people who was talking about you just some haters and some liars. And the truth ain't up in them. They ain't got a good bone in their body. If they prayed for it. That's what's happening right now. That's your vindication. That's your justice. How your life turned out. And how people thought it would turn out. And they shocked now. Because of everything that you're achieving in your life. Where you are in life. And it's just the beginning. And people know that. I'm God's child and you are too. We got that sauce like it's dripping ragu. I'm God's child and you are too. We got that sauce like it's dripping ragu. Listen. They trying to recreate that sauce JC game, baby. They can't. They trying to watch you and try to take in notes. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. You got people out here trying to move like you, talk like you, hoping they could step into some of the same things that you stepped into. Baby, it ain't finna work like that. We've been hurt for this. We've been put down for this. Years and years and years. Going up against pure evil. Surely these people didn't think that it was just a skip and a hop to the grocery store to just go ahead and make some sauce and everything was going to be A-okay and they was going to have your life. After they done sat up here and talked about you, so ain't that funny?